Alright, we're back, and I got the Will Kirby power now, because that's what I wanted to use.
Went through like 8 doors to find it.
Yeah, I went through like 8 doors to find it, and it was right there, in, like, door 5 right there. I'm so
Was it really?
Yeah, it was right there. It was right there the whole time. And, just before we started, this totally looks like Kirby if he, like, ate Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit.
I don't actually know what he looks like.
You don't know what the guy from Limp Bizkit looks like?
No, I don't.
This is Fred Durst's shit. Just Google him real quick.
Fred Durst?
Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit. And I can't help but to imagine Kirby like like, hands up now, hands down. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Just keep rolling. What? And he's even
Oh
Will
my
Kirby.
god, you're right.
He looks Fred Durst as shit, right?
Oh my god, you're right. Okay, guys, if you don't know what Fred Durst looks like,
rolling.
look
What?
it up. Because look at like the first images that came up too.
Yeah, backwards red hat.
Yeah,
Fred Durst as shit, dude.
man, it's like in every photo. Oh, there was a forwards blue hat.
That was his thing, like
That's
backwards
funny.
red hat.
Oh, you were super correct.
No, fuck!
You scared the crap out of me. Oh dear. Yeah, I think this is definitely the power you wanted. If you can keep it.
Boop, bip,
be hard.
bip, bop, suck my dick. Suck on a fat dick, you weird penguin chicken fuckhead. Suck my big fat dick. Suck on it like Limp Bizkit. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either, but you're cute and I love you.
You were like talking about some shit.
What was I
and, like,
talking about?
I don't know, you went on like a 4-minute spiel about it in the outro or something.
Shh.
About like your friends cussing at your other friends. Ah!
No, it was me that was cussing at one of my
Suck
friends.
on my dick,
Yeah, so-
you are such a bitch to
I think it was 7th grade, so like the middle of middle school.
Suck on my dick, fat balls.
Like a bunch of my friends were mistreating me and
Hang
my
on, listen to
other...
this bit, this little teardown
Okay.
right here. This is my favorite part.
Oh, that sounds super nice.
Suck on my dick, suck on my motherfucking dick, you fat bitch. Oh,
Dead. Nice though.
fair enough.
Nice
Anyways,
though.
yeah, sorry, go on. I was too enveloped. That's like my favorite theme.
Yeah. Oh, you had to get past all this stupid stuff first. No, you gotta take this one slow or you're gonna die. Anyways, so it was in 7th grade. My not so great group of friends. They were all very dramatic, and I wasn't like super a dramatic person. Like I kind of hated it. So like for most of 7th grade, I was just trying kind of trying to ignore the fact that like me and my friend Bethany were being like super mistreated by our other friends. Like we were being like excluded from like obvious like events that all of us were doing like as a group. Like everybody but us would go do stuff like with their boyfriends in like a group manner, which they would talk about later on, and they like wouldn't invite us like at all to anything ever. And then that's all they would talk about the next like week at school, like after the weekend was done. So we were feeling like excluded and like we were being mistreated. But I tried to ignore it for a long time. But then I saw how it was affecting her as well, so then I was like, okay, like for real, this cannot go on. And so I,
What the fuck?
Is it not working anymore? It was working really well a second ago. And now you're like almost dead.
It's fine.
Okay. But, so, like, what ended up happening was, it was my friend Kim's birthday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And, so we went to her birthday party, and,
Friend or like friend?
Yeah, well, like, I really considered all of them my friends, and I probably actually treated them all better.
Oh no.
I probably treated them, like, exclusively the best out of all my group of friends, right? Like, I was definitely the nicest, I was definitely kind to all of them, I definitely, like, was the best friend I could be, even when they weren't the best friend to me. So I definitely considered them my friends.
Yeah.
They just didn't treat me like one, and I got like I don't know. I want to say the word abused, but like mistreated.
Probably some mental abuse.
Yeah, I mean it messed me up for real.
No, this shit's real. People do it.
Yeah, so we were at our birthday party, and we were having like a ton of fun, and it was really great. And I thought it was weird because we always had sleepovers, and I thought it was weird because her birthday wasn't a sleepover, and I was like, man, that's kind of strange. And so we got like towards the end of the night, and I started realizing something. I started realizing that like I went into her room to grab something, and everyone had like backpacks full of stuff there. And I was like, wait, hold up. Like, this isn't a sleepover. Why does everyone have like a sleepover bag? And so I asked them, and they were like, yeah, it's a sleepover. What do you mean it's not a sleepover? I was like, my invitation said it was only until 5 o'clock, and so did Bethany's. They had invited me to like part of the sleepover, and then not invited me to spend the night. Like, this
is the power I wanted.
Yeah, it is. And so, like, I confronted I confronted her about it, and I was like, what's with that? Like, I treat you perfectly, I treat you really well, I treat you better than everyone that's spending the night. Like, I'm a friend to you, like, why don't you want me to spend the night at your house? And she, like, never gave me an explanation for it or anything. And so, like, it ended up that, like, me and Bethany ended up spending the night that night because, like, I got upset and I started crying because I was, like, really upset by what was happening. And when you cry, people will like give you what you want, and that's not why I was doing it, but people just get upset, so they do that stuff. Yay!
Yay! Just real quick, DDD just like begging. Like, got his ass whooped. No, he's begging. Kinda knows what he's talking about. No, spoiler alert.
Nice.
He kinda knew what he was doing. He was just abusing his right to the power that he had.
Yeah.
Shit's about to get cray.
I don't know if I ever beat King Dedede in my game when I was little.
No?
I don't think so, because I've never seen this before. I don't think I ever beat it.
Oh, this is my favorite battle in the game.
When I was little, I used to almost beat games a lot, and then, like, when it would
restart them.
Yeah, I'd restart them, and then I'd play the whole thing over again.
Because you used to beat the Elite Four and then just restart.
No, I would get to the Elite Four, and then I'd restart it. I would never beat the Elite Four.
Would you try, or did you just not care?
Like, I would try, and then it would, like, require, like, me to grind, and I'd be like, I'll just restart the game. I'll just play it over again. Yeah, that's always the person I've been. Anyways, so in middle school, like, it ended up that
you haven't seen the final boss?
No.
Oh, get fucking ready, dude.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Should be interesting.
Welcome to the fucking nightmare, dude.
I never realized there was a boss behind DDD. This looks crazy.
Oh, no, this part's bullshit.
This looks crazy.
No, this is ass.
What?
Fuck, I forgot about this part. Oh, wait. No, maybe I was thinking of the situation. I don't know. Am I thinking of the thing that I already did? Maybe it's easier now that I'm old. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
No, this part isn't horrible. This is the boss battle.
Whoa, crazy.
It's Nightmare.
Huh.
I think that's his name, because, you know, Nightmare in Dreamland.
That would make sense.
I always thought of him as Nightmare when I was a kid, because I was like, Nightmare in Dreamland.
Yeah.
I was like, there's Nightmare. Like,
no, I super get it.
Fuck! Anyways,
do you have to do all that again, or just...
No.
Okay. So,
2 seconds later.
So everything came to a head in like 7th grade, and I, like, yelled at a bunch of my friends, which, like, I don't yell at people. Very few people have seen me actually mad, but I got, like, mad, and I yelled at her, like,
Oh, that's right, the jump is an attack. Fuck yes, watch this.
What? Are you just jumping?
Yeah.
Or are you jump attacking?
No, I'm just jumping.
Huh.
Jump attack shoots a bit.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh no, fuck!
So, like, I yelled at
I don't know if I could do this.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get another episode out of this.
I don't know if I could do this with 2 lives. I'm gonna try.
We'll see. So, like, long story short, like, at the end of that year, I ended up yelling at my friend, air quotations, Kim, and, like, I cursed at her at school, and I had never cursed before in my life, so it was a big, like, oh, snap kind of moment at school. Like, it was Like, it was a throwdown.
Like,
sort
everybody
of
was
deal.
like, oh.
Yeah, no, for real. No one had ever seen me angry before because I don't get mad at things.
Yeah, because
like,
you're quite the understanding human being.
Yeah, and I even used to be understanding, like, back then, too. I've always just been pretty understanding. And so, like, I actually got mad and everyone was like, whoa, snap. And then, like, for a while there, I wasn't hanging out with those people. Me and Bethany were trying to find, like, another group of friends to hang out with. But our middle school wasn't super big. So everyone had kind of pegged our group for the really dramatic group that had, like, problems, like, friend-wise. So no one really wanted to, like, hang out with us, because that's kind of how everything got branded. And so even if we would hang out with other people, we were, like, super background characters that, like, weren't really involved in the group. We were just kind of friends at school. So that wasn't working. So eventually, like, we sort of reconnected with the same group of friends and started hanging out again. But then it was pretty much the end of the year and it was summer, so, like, we all went home, and I didn't really see much of them for the whole summer. Because, like, after all this happened, I was just kind of super over it, and I, like, didn't really want to see a bunch of people, and I was, like, kind of depressed, actually. I was actually pretty depressed. Like, I didn't do much, and I cried a lot, and I was just unhappy, and, like, I would read during, like, recess and, like, all of my free time, because I didn't want to, like, try to talk to people. Because it was just frustrating and upsetting, and, like, nothing great was happening. And then summer hit, and I pretty much didn't see anyone all summer because I didn't want to do anything with anyone. I just hung out with, like, I still hung out with Audrey because she was down the block from me. So we had, like, our own group of friends we hung out with, like, on the street. And then the next year at school, like, I got to school, and suddenly Bethany wanted nothing to do with me.
I got this motherfucker pegged.
Yeah, I know. And suddenly Bethany,
yeah, I know,
who I had spent the whole last year with, like, we were the best of friends, wanted nothing to do with me. Like, I just showed up at school, and, like, her and the other Audrey were, like, talking about something. I was like, hey, what are you guys doing? And she was like, hey, if you could just back off, we're doing our own thing. Like, we don't want you here. Like, she said something like that to me. When the last year we had, like, showed down with all of our other friends, and, like, we're doing our own thing, and we were the best friends ever. So that was, like, kind of the worst. Also, that was the year that Haley started going to that school. So, like, my one friend, like, pretty much shat all over me and was like, yeah, I know we like went through hell last year, but now I don't want anything to do with you, and I have a new friend, so it's the other Audrey. I've replaced you with another Audrey, an additional Audrey, a better Audrey, upgraded Audrey. So that year
Your Audrey.
Huh?
Your Audrey.
Yeah.
Like your friend Audrey.
Yeah, my friend Audrey, yeah. And so, like, I got even more depressed. And,
I'm sure I could be hitting him like crazy, too. There's probably other... But I'm trying to play smarter, not harder.
Yeah. And, I didn't hang out with people a lot that year, because I was still mad at everyone, and everyone still wasn't, like, super counting me as their friend. And then the one friend I did have...
This background is insane, by the way.
It's crazy. It's actually hard to look at. And, so I didn't hang out with Bethany either, so I didn't really hang out with anyone. Because me and Haley super weren't friends at first. Because my other friend Kim had told Haley that I was not a great person and to stay away from me. So I had, like, no one 8th grade year until, like, the very end of the year where Haley started hanging out with me. And then it was like, oh, wait, I don't know what Kim's talking about. Audrey's, like, the best person I've met. And then we were... And then it was like... What the fuck
are you doing?
He's doing crazy stuff. And then, like, when it came to, like, the end of 8th grade, Haley was going to go to SCEC instead of the regular high school, which is, SCEC is Southern Colorado Early College, so it was like a small school that was just opening up the next year, and it was an early college program, and Haley was going to start it, and all of our other friends were going to go to a different high school. And me and Haley had been friends for maybe, like, a couple of months at this point, and I was like, screw it, I'm in, let's go to this school together, because she, like, invited me to go with her. And I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do it, and I, like, pretty much came up with, like, a PowerPoint presentation sort of deal to show my parents to convince them to sign me up for this new school. And, it actually took a lot of convincing because it was such a new school. But then they let me go to that school with Haley, and I left everybody else behind that was causing me so many problems. And if it hadn't been for that, me and Haley wouldn't be like the best friends that we are now. Because then we went to SCEC, and we were pretty much inseparable since then. And that was after me being friends with her for like a few months at the end of the school year. And then high school was pretty much just like, I made this whole new group of people. Cause like Robin, I didn't meet her in high school. I had known her in like elementary school, like very early elementary school. And then when I met up with her again in high school, we just started being friends again. And then Robin brought all her friends with her. And then we all just became like this really tight-knit group that just did high school together. And it was significantly better, but like...
Fuck yeah! Okay.
Nice! High five.
001 peg of health.
Oh my god.
Fuck, as the light bleeds out of his eyes and mouth.
Yeah.
That's fucking dark.
You could not have been any closer to death. Like, literally.
No, that was some MLG Kirby shit right there.
I was like talking and you were responding and I was like, oh, he's concentrating, it's fine.
I heard everything you said,
yeah.
though. Oh, that's not how crescent moons work. The moon is just, like, partially dead now.
Yeah.
We just blew the fuck out of the moon.
That's a hole in the moon.
Our hero Kirby has fought bravely to recover the Star Rod, but King Day-to-Day didn't mean any harm. I'm gonna read this now. He certainly wasn't trying to harm the Fountain of Dreams, nay. It all began when the nightmares appeared in the fountain. The nightmares rode the currents of the Fountain of Dreams, wreaking havoc and tormenting the residents of Dreamland. When King Day-to-Day hid the Star Rod, the power source of the Fountain of Dreams, he was actually hiding it safely away from the nightmares. Borrowing King Day-to-Day's power, Kirby managed to defeat the nightmares. Now that the Star Rod is returned to the fountain, everyone's dreams will return. So fluff up your pillow and get ready for a good night's sleep.
I never knew that this is how this game ended.
Yeah.
I never knew that like King Dedede wasn't like the villain.
Was it like a huge fuckboy?
Yeah, that always confused me. That's so funny.
No, in most cases, King Dedede is like neutral, chaotic.
Yeah, see, like I knew that, so I was confused as to why he was like the villain of this game.
Because it's always a thing where he's a bit of a villain fuckface that's like wreaking havoc, but then something bigger than him happens, and he realizes that like he doesn't have a chance, so then he helps Kirby. That's usually the shtick. The shtick is usually like King Dedede wants to be the biggest baddie, but he's not, and then he's like, fuck, better help Kirby. Like,
yeah, because I even like, I didn't know that at first, but I started getting that feeling when I played more, like, Kirby games and stuff. And then I was really confused as to why he was, like, the super bad villain of this game. But I never beat this game, so I never knew that's how it ended.
Yeah, no, that's how this shit ends.
Because when I was little, I could never beat Dedede. And I would just start a new file and play the whole thing over again.
Huh. Yeah, no, you never got to...
I never got to experience that.
You're a fucking scrub, and you never won.
Yeah. No, I super, like, never beat any of the games I played as a kid. I just didn't. Like, it would get annoying at the end, so I'd give up and start all over again, because I liked the game, so I would just replay it. I would just not play the part I found to be super hard.
That name was Fukunaga or something like that, like Fukunaga.
Was it really?
Yeah.
That's
Scott
funny.
Ritchie. It gets all American right there.
Yeah.
Arnold A. Myers. Jim Holdman.
Oh man,
Kenshiro Yuda!
Look at this power up for this level. That's a super great idea.
Oh, I did that once. I remember doing that as a kid.
Man, I think
Tetsuya no Toyo! Original staff.
Nice. Debug.
Super Mario Club!
Supervisors. Progress supervision.
Atsushi Kakuta!
Project management.
Where do you... Where?
Producer.
Sugar! Hiroaki Sugar!
Nice. Executive producer.
Fighter Kirby? Grabber Kirby? Oh, to Slime the Stars?
Backdrop Kirby, yeah.
Oh, because of those invincibility frames? I'm still gonna say that Explosive Kirby is probably the best for that.
Probably the best. Because he has the invincibility.
Because you just hammer through all this shit, yeah. 1993.
I always knew as a child that was the best
2002.
power-up, but I kind of hated it for that reason. Like, 'cause it was, like, too good.
Yeah.
So I never used it, but, like...
Sub-game boss endurance. I remember boss endurance.
What is that?
It's just a boss run, a huge fucking boss run.
Oh, okay.
Of, like, all the game's bosses.
Gotcha. Nice.
Anyways, you were talking about some stuff still.
I don't remember precisely what I was talking about. Oh, I was saying, I was just pretty much saying that in high school I got, like, a whole new group of friends. Only because at the end of 8th grade I became friends with Haley, and she was going to a different school, and I just followed her to a different school. And then we got super tight with this new group of friends in which Robin was in, but I had known her for, like, since I was a kid. And it was like a super tight-knit group because it was like our class size was 50 for like our entire like grade.
That's insane, by the way.
Yeah, it is super insane, but we all knew each other, and there wasn't really like cliques because there was only 50 of us, and we were pretty much all friends, and we all hung out, and we all like there was like separate groups within there, but it wasn't like really clicked up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was like 100% better than anything else, but like middle school sort of like emotionally damaged me, so that's just like how I've been now. Like bad stuff happened in middle school.
Level 3. It's gonna be fucking insane, watch.
Yeah. You got this. Oh, the temptation to mess you up was strong.
Yeah.
There was...
No, it was like... Whoa, whoa.
There was... I really wanted to, like, shout, like, now. To see if you'd press the button. Basically, I wanted to be a terrible person.
Fastest time, you didn't.
Fastest time, no.
Fastest time, suck a dick, noob.
Yeah.
I didn't get to play this one once.
Yeah, I played, like, all of them.
You super did.
I am not apologetic.
About to boss these motherfuckers.
I think it's interesting that there's like such a similarity between like our middle school experiences.
No, we have like a lot of we're the same person type shit.
Yeah. Like in ways that it's not just like personality stuff, because we do have similar personalities, but like in just like life events that happened. Like that's silly.
Yay.
Yay.
Well, that's fucking Kirby.
Yeah, we did it.
You beat Kirby for the first time.
Yeah, I'm actually...
I mean, I beat it for you, but...
I'm pretty excited. Like, I'm actually pretty excited. It's nice. Super nice.
I don't think I want to do the boss endurance.
That is fine.
I think that actually sounds a little tedious right now.
Yeah.
Because it's all the actual bosses, not the mini bosses.
Yeah, I figured it was like the big bosses.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Does it include like D and then the nightmare guy?
Yeah, and like I just did that shit, so...
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Fuck it. Maybe some other day before I die.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. So I hold up a soda and you hold up nothing.
Shut up.
Good shit.
They didn't know.
They do now. High five.
Oh, here I actually have a water. Yeah, that wasn't a high five, and you know it. There we go. Oh yeah, that's how drinking sounds.
Mmm. Ah. Ah. Good.
Good stuff.
Good.
Good stuff.
It's the end of Kirby.
Yeah.
You got anything special to say?
Kirby is a cold hard murderer.
Can I also get like a fuck yeah? Fuck yeah! We beat Nightmare. Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh man. Says pussy out in another playthrough. Like episode 1.
What did I say?
You say there's like episode, I think it's like episode 2 Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Or one of the other ones. And you're just like, oh, he gets this far and he pussies out now, and I'm like, woo, Audrey said pussy. Good shit. Good shit. Right on. fucking beat Kirby on in the next one, whatever we want to do next.
Yay!
Yay!
Play another Kirby game.
Fucking talk about life. Alright, well, thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for making it this far, if you're here.
Yeah, now you know everything about our middle school experience.
I'd say,
well,
like,
not everything.
Like, we took, like, a bunch of... These were, like, long episodes of, like, a Game Boy game, so, like, if you're here, thank you. And we appreciate you.
Yeah, super appreciate you.
And, if you just want to know more about us and our silly antics, stick around.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Love you, motherfuckers.
Also, I have our YouTube page you should check out. Link in the description.
Shameless plug. I'm like,
and an Etsy.
I'm like,
and a
I'm like,
Facebook
I
and like prints and stuff.
I'm like, I love you, motherfuckers. And Audrey's like, buy my dead giraffes on Etsy.com.
There are no dead giraffes on Etsy.
Audrey makes and sells dead giraffe earrings.
I do not. And it was a necklace. The first one was a necklace, and now they don't exist
So
anymore.
you admit that they're real. Hard cut.
Darn you. Oh, love you though.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Tricked you. There wasn't a hard cut there.
Gosh darn it. Wait. I knew. Like, you said that, and I was like,
I don't fucking believe him.
Yeah, pretty much. I never knew that's how the game ended. That was like unexpectedly really nice.
Did that blow your minds, Dick?
Yeah, because I expected you to beat DDD, and then I was about to be like, did it? We beat the game, and then you were like still doing stuff, and I was like, what? I was like, what's this?
Did you catch did that blow your minds, Dick?
Oh no, I missed that last part there.
I was like, did that blow your minds, Dick? And you were like, yeah! Oh, fun.
Good stuff. I don't think I've met anyone that had a good middle school experience. Do you know anyone that had like a good time in middle school?